I said the word. A swerve?
Like I asked you for permission.
You went to the worst thing. A swerve? I love that, dude.
Try YouTube video.
No, but you can't organize it by most likes on the video.
What?
Yeah, that's stupid.
I mean, that's why I always catch like one and I just hide from the channel.
Oh.
It's literally a new bot with the same.
Yep.
Same picture or different.
Maybe it's not here. Maybe they can't see it either.
Oh, they can, because I'm on my account. Like, that's not the cool account. That's no.
Report it, dude.
Report it.
Yeah, can you see
Well, at least for me. I guess because I reported it.
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
What? Yeah, I saw that.
Holy. First round. Did he get it? Oh. Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It is.
That is crazy.
There that you can just buy it so easy. Oh my god, it's so crazy.
it's so
Click it and it goes to the store.
so easy.
Dude, look at this.
I mean, we all did overextend.
They use UI. That genuinely was one of my favorite hoodies I have. I'm not yes.
Do you use your shirt?
What? Who's hoodie? Who's on top?
Quick peeks now.
Bro, Smitty's hoodie? No.
That one's been around for like 2 years.
Wow. Wait.
I think it's been like 2 years. I've had it. I've always had it though. It's a good work.
Oh yeah, God.
Because it's gray.
Wedges over.
No. My pod got shut.
Baggy and stuff.
Yeah,
Looking at me?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like all three. You're like,
I do the same thing when I'm over there. And everyone's like,
yeah, because no, I feel more intimidated here.
Why I just look at
As soon as I start talking, boom, 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 direct eyes right off. Everyone's
Forgot about that. Dude, kids in school nowadays must be.
What do you mean?
I just see like videos of just how they act now. Oh, like rabid feral animals. Yeah.
That's pretty accurate. I blame. I was just I blame content creators. I blame the content creators that are like. No, not us. I'm talking about the dudes that do IRL content and just complete.
Oh, it's amazing.
They're like, huh, that was funny. I thought Jack Doherty tried to beat somebody up.
Yeah,
And then his bodyguards handled it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, they all have money.
Yep. Now they're like, oh, dude, what's the
Hey man, hey man, hey man. Can you pick up this fight, man?
Yeah.
Didn't even say that in the game chat.
They're not so equal.
We might be.
Like imagine your dog just like.
Let's play.
Like bro.
Nothing come cook.
yikes.
It's good for rotation.
Dude, this is not
We
really
accept
pod.
Robux.
Yeah.
Bro, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Holy!
Over there. Heaven.
Not looking too hot.
You have the spike bridge.
The lingo will carry on.
It sticks with you no matter what.
You know what we don't say anymore? We don't say sheesh. That was
One more upper.
Short. That was so long ago, it had to be a vine.
Yeah, it was
One
that
enemy
one high
remaining.
pitch, and then it was like 5 different voices in the background that also was saying it.
Damn. Bro. I just saw. What did he jump like that? exposed.
yeah. I just got married. Amputated. Huh? You get like needing to get amputated everywhere around.
Gotta play here.
Got a bunch of fucking birds.
Everyone should bring that shit back. Oh my god.
We just did.
Let's bring Yeet back again.
Bro, Yeet will never die.
No, I still say.
I still say
I don't know what's up, man.
Yeah, Yeet.
Never.
I think even younger generations know what the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, which is kind of
Didn't it happen? Didn't it start from that person throwing a can? They were like,
it was
"Yeet."
this shit up.
Yeah. Yeet.
It was
Isn't that the
a
original?
song.
Huh?
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
That was the thing
Yeet.
about singing,
Yeah.
like,
I think it.
Just keep planting. Says just not give a fuck.
I don't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because it was a fucking trend.
What the fuck is this fight?
About what the fuck, Richard?
What the fuck, Richard?
Huh? Please don't let me.
The one where they throw the frisbee.
What?
I guess we gotta watch classic vines.
Oh my god.
What? Huh? I don't even know, bruh. I mean, I don't even know, bruh.
Oh my god. I never watched Kickbacks, thank god. Never.
He kind of came on my For You page a little
Bruh, I don't even know.
Well, yeah, he was like the biggest one.
He was the, yeah, he was.
I didn't think he was like that big in terms of like content creator sizes now. Like I don't think he ever, like a big content creator, like his level would be like over 10 mil or on like.
He has over like.
No, but on Vine, I don't think he ever reached that.
Well, I don't
but
think
like,
social media was
Vine was
yeah,
very
his
social
short-lived.
media itself though. He's huge.
Yeah, no,
He's
no,
like,
I know that.
He's like a movie star.
No, I know that.
Not a movie
but
star, but he'll be a movie.
I'm
He'll be
saying
a movie
in on the Vine, I'm pretty sure he'll reach like 5 million. So it'd be like that's still really big.
That was like the biggest on Vine.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like in
was big.
comparison now,
Vine.
in comparison now, the biggest.
Powers out.
That's it?
20 mil?
That's crazy.
No, that's
No,
not
Vine?
big.
Biggest
on TikTok?
creator is no. Biggest creator is like
It's over.
Spike down mid.
No way. 20
Let me.
is low.
I'm gonna go look at.
Yeah, GG. Get the side. Get the fucking
No,
side.
it's not even. It's not. It's not.
Can you guys move?
what's her name?
Mr. Beast has 100.
They're not gonna come here.
Oh, she's an artist.
They're cutting them out. Oh, they're actually came in. They're dumb.
Oh no,
The line is. It is already.
Charlie D'Amelio.
what's it?
Come on, flash that shine.
Is it KB Lane?
Yeah, just.
It's
They had the bombs out mid, not even checking mid. They're just like CT. Great job.
I'm pretty sure he does.
We doing this or what? With over 160 million followers. That's KB Lane.
Yeah.
The shade's fed up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was it.
he's in Fortnite.
Yeah. He's in Fortnite.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
He's 160 mil.
yeah, but still though. Mr. Beast is
Time for a field test.
Or how many?
110.
So where's the biggest?
How are you shooting people?
Hey, you remember when?
That was a crazy.
I know.
Yeah, that was like, bro.
I was like, damn, the glaze is crazy.
I was like, TikTok's back. My
Bomb grenade out.
I was like, huh, that's cute.
Meanwhile, he's like the one who won. Literally.
That's the definition of self.
I took
Oh no, one more shot. Fuck.
Tesla's gonna have all TikToks in it. All Teslas.
You can scroll while you
can
drive.
scroll about driving. It's all computer.
Bro,
Have y'all seen those TikTok ads where it's like you can plug a USB into your car and it throws up YouTube and
Bro, I don't know. We don't even have a smoker. Why is this guy so upset?
How is
you're on too much
I'll
TikTok.
come with you. I'll come with you. Let's go all the time if you want to.
nah, I would.
They don't have a tail. They have a silver though.
I mean, it'd be cool to have like when you're
That is bad. Silver's for bolts, ready.
Crazy just uploaded.
Tap in. You fuck with Bluey. Hey, you fuck with Bluey? I got Disney Plus. Oh my god. Yeah, but, like, how was that? How was
You, bro, you know I saw a mouse scroll into that I saw the during the it said $999.99. And I was like, what? Underneath it, bucks. $900.
Oh, they ulted. He ulted it. Imagine it's not even there.
$130. Yep. Not even the card.
I'm on TikTok, right?
Yeah, TikTok
Yeah.
shop?
I've seen them. They're like, oh, prismatic ETB.
Oh, the shake's popping off.
That's probably that's Western retail.
It was definitely not me that takes the side. Teamwork.
I might get some of my cards rated. I
Hey,
think
what do you want, I say? I say, I'll buy you, I say.
I am.
It's not even about
Damn.
I am. You're right.
That wasn't even like a...
I am.
I say, can you take this spike, I say?
I was there, man.
I say, take this spike, please.
Wait, you're like, why are you saying it?
I just want to... That's just the effect.
I thought it's like, you know, oh, I think
It's hidden from me.
You want to play? Let's play.
He TP'd? What did he do? Like, those are seamless.
so. You're making fun of
Handicap?
trees. Yes.
Wait, someone's mid.
Never mind.
Spike down A.
Oh,
Simply PTSD just kicked in.
flashback. What the fuck am I
Imagine like a dad so great. Yeah.
face?
They've done everything. Yeah, they shot.
oh, one person.
Crazy.
Unintentional. It was just bad luck. Oh, no, bad luck, bro. I was a kid. I was thinking I had my t-shirt off. I was running.
Where did they go?
He was like, I'm gonna shoot you, you know, pretending. And I ran around a corner, right? And he like shot all the way to the left. That's crazy.
How did he get past this?
And then you're like, no!
I don't know.
Why did you actually shoot me? And then you go crying to your mom and then start blaming dad.
No, no, no. Exactly the pose you're talking about, G. When A hits his back on the rock.
You said the avatar? You said the
One mid, careful.
I was like, no more for him.
You grab his beard.
Dude, I can't imagine how mad your mom was. Really?
Oh, wow.
There's two people fucking picking me. Can you not go back? Can you not arrest me?
I was assuming booty butt naked.
My dad, my dad got shot when he was a kid. Because for some reason,
Spike down.
this is,
Attacker spawn.
We're fucked.
where he was playing, he was literally just having gunfights with his friends with BB guns.
As you
BB fights?
Brother.
No, were they plastic bullets?
they're like, we need to go to Walmart and buy it.
Oh no, I'm talking metal bullet.
Oh, yeah,
metal
that's
bullet.
the shot.
Yeah.
No.
No, it hit him in the mouth, and it got stuck in between two lips.
Let them flank. I don't care.
And his teeth walked. Yeah. I know.
Wait, so they have like
Is
a
it
gaping,
like still there?
No. I don't think it's
they have a gaping tooth?
No. He's fine.
How did it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like
sure,
literally,
no,
like
so
that
different
like
stuff.
resonate through the body.
Yeah, exactly. chill down this fun.
Nice shot.
Think about like you ever like.
Yep. Oh,
Yes.
Like imagine fucking 100. Yeah.
bro, that's basically what my wife or it was before I. No, no. Before I got my root, with my root canal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your face.
Yeah.
I know.
It was just sensitive to hot and cold. If I breathed in air, it was sensitive.
Wait, so you like all good?
I hate this
I
gun.
know.
Don't forget.
Because you're not supposed to chew on it for a while. Yeah. Because with a root canal, they go into the root and they take out all the like nerves and all the like human shit in it. That
It's going
gives it
back.
a pristine tooth. So now like it starts disintegrating
She's going
because
back.
there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there to keep
So
it a
your
tooth.
tooth, I could go in your mouth right now and be like, yeah.
No,
Slide.
it's not like a U.S.
No, it's
Oh,
still a
my
tooth, but they just go down in the middle of it and they fill it with shit.
And then like scoop, scoop, scoop. And
No,
then,
they didn't take the tooth out. They drill a hole in the middle of it.
and they pull
All
up.
the nerves and all that.
Why they
Go ahead,
Yeah.
I think.
Because it's the cavity
have
is
nothing.
so bad that it's down. You can't feel it anymore. Yeah, it's done.
That's why cavities are bad.
That's fucking crazy.
Because cavities can get so bad that it becomes it affects nerves and you gotta get a root.
Those videos, you ever videos of cavities like taking their teeth?
Like it's so bad.
I can't answer either.
It's a fake tooth.
You don't have to feel it.
Yeah, I have two fake teeth down the bottom right. No,
Fake.
they look like real teeth. Maybe next time. Yeah, I'll get another cavity. Yeah. No, they said they're actually the round teeth are stronger than real teeth. But
Yeah.
did you know? Did you know that
Okay.
is linked
A.
to hearing?
I believe that.
If you get so like I was like, so wait, if the
Last
crown is
round
stronger than
in
real
the
teeth, why
half.
don't we all just get fake
Last
teeth
round to
so
use
that they're
our
all
strengths
strong
and
as fuck?
abilities.
And
Don't waste your
it
firepower.
can make you lose it.
What are you mad
Linked
at?
to like vibrations in your mouth that go to
So,
like
like-
the eardrum. It's so
Well, I
weird.
know a lot of shit is fake. Like, you get like you get ears fixed. You're like, oh my god. Yeah, or you get
Same
back
thing.
it's like, oh my god,
If
like,
you
yeah.
get all fake teeth, you can lose your hearing. Isn't that fucking wild?
Oh, I don't have it.
From like a stong or
From
Like,
the,
what-
from just
what-
having it. From his stall.
Isn't that great?
Down B.
You're down. Yeah, you're Yeah, I got
Spike
fake teeth.
down
like,
B.
You want to play? Let's play.
something's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's just great.
They numb
They
the
numb
fuck
the
out of
I
you.
don't care. Punch me till I'm out.
Bro, on God, you don't feel anything. You're
No,
just
they
there,
don't.
And then you're just numb. You're just
But you
like,
can
You-
feel the pressure, can't you?
Feel nothing. I mean, you can feel when they're like,
Switching sides.
What you feel is temperature changes and then pressure.
no, you don't feel temperature changes either.
They might got new
They numb me the fuck
Yeah, I'm about
up.
to say they might got new numbers.
I think I do something.
They took like 3 needles.
Okay, yeah, it took 3 needles. Like what I was saying, all these kids.
Oh,
But like,
damn.
after dude, they feel like torture. Like,
Yeah.
then you one go like, they come back in 15 minutes, let it settle. You feel this. I'm like,
Yeah.
Alarm
Third time,
side.
they went, they're like, we can't give
That's
you anymore.
great.
That's why I felt a little more
They
temperature.
do like a fucking temperature
Heat
chest.
thing.
No, it's not heat. It's ice. It's like
yeah.
dry
Mix it
ice.
up.
They go, and it's a fucking, it's like a weird little cloth thing. They go, do you feel this? They put it on your teeth. It sounds like it's burning your teeth.
Yeah, no, I actually,
It's not dry ice, but it's some weird solution.
they have like a heated tool like they used to.
No, it was only ice.
Oh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
but it was like
Baby medicine is different now.
same. It was like the same thing as heat. Dude, a new thing they do. They put a fucking ring around the teeth that you're working on and put a cloth over it. No, you know what? They didn't do anything.
Nope.
Yeah, they were good. I'm telling you.
This shit was nothing. You keep it open.
You leave it over yourself?
Yep.
I feel like I would have fumbled.
Yeah,
No.
no, they literally have to hold mine open.
I probably would have fell asleep.
I almost fell asleep.
Yeah, which is why I kind of need that shit.
I was numbed up and just laying there. I closed my eyes. I had the shades on. I had headphones on. I was listening to YouTube.
Wait, what? Got pampered.
No, they'll give you shit because the big ass.
Cause this fucker left me alone and be holy shit.
Oh no, bro! They gave me fucking 80.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
They got you tripped out?
Yeah. Not even. But like,
Some Gucci. Put this warm towel in.
here's some products.
Or a jump like that? I don't know.
No, it was good. It was pretty good. They finished in 45 minutes.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's good. That's good
Like,
time.
don't even
It's-
stress.
They really wouldn't have smoker.
Yeah.
So why you mad?
Insurance?
Yup.
They got VIP.
I do have dental insurance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get this round. Like, mid-10.
Spike planted.
I cracked my rib now before I got crowned.
Yeah, you're not supposed to like.
Feel like,
You're missing a whole tooth.
first of all, that was stabbing into my gums.
They're chasing you. She is. That is such a rat, bruh.
I was drinking as
Dude, I cannot. I cannot, but. Huh?
I just let it keep rolling down. It was so intriguing.
You've never been numbed at a dentist? Really?
I think that's smart.
For what? You never had a root canal? Oh.
Yeah.
In a wheelchair. I did.
In a wheelchair?
Anyone?
Hold on.
You can't walk.
Oh, cannot see.
Yeah.
Taking out
That's
Dude,
funny.
I will say.
Yeah, no, they rolled her out, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, what happened in there?
I feel bad because I was a big fella too, bro. They had to pick up my 260 ass. All right.
Get him in a chair.
Like Jesus.
They don't want to keep you there.
Yeah, I'd have like other schedules and whatnot. No, I know that, but I was like,
Spike planted.
I'm just thinking about the people who have money to go with.
Oh, you have to. Bro,
You have to.
no, I had to wait. Yeah.
That's done.
That's been like low-key.
I brought my
I gotta
laptop.
think about right.
Yeah.
I brought my laptop.
Yeah, bro. I was thinking, yeah, I recorded you. I'm like, huh.
To the day.
Delete. Yeah. Four? Damn. I only had two.
I think I have four. Either 4 or 2.
So you had them on top and bottom.
No, I think it was
Really?
was bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I only had two. On the bottom.
That's sad.
Oh yeah.
I gave you the diamond D and begged for help.
What this fucking? If I could be nervous.
Time for a field test.
Should be good view from here.
Like or like yeah, I think you will just flirting with the
They start flirting.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
But I can't talk to you. You make me nervous.
They're not attacking B.
And then they like, and then they start talking to their mom.
Bad.
And that, and they told her, "The nurse is really pretty, mom.
She's so pretty, mom.
That's crazy.
Is that actually video?
I forgot where the head is completely, bruh.
Yeah. I'd be so
Spike
embarrassed.
planted.
You'd
Yeah,
never
that's like
post
it needs to
anything
be
like
somebody that like I really trust.
yeah. To be like,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
record me.
No shot.
No, someone's gonna record you.
No, I'll
Nope.
make somebody sign a contract.
An NDA.
NDA.
You're
Can't record me.
only loopy for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, Yeah, I think you're
It's
old.
Well, like delusional like that? 30
Yeah,
minutes.
it's only like 30.
You're still numb.
Do you remember it all?
Nope.
I don't.
What the
I don't.
fuck? See, I don't like that.
It's like you're on. It's like you're
It's like a blip.
plaster drunk,
Nope, don't like that.
but just not the feeling of
Oh, it's
plaster.
either that or you deal with this fucking pain.
I haven't felt that pain yet.
Have you got your wisdom teeth?
What the fuck is this guy's doing?
Some people don't even need it.
I
Really? It doesn't. People sometimes just grow numb
Didn't hit any shots.
so they don't. Or except your jaw's too small and they can't fit. So then they
I don't fucking care.
have a big jaw.
I remember going in there as a kid. Could have been. I don't fucking know.
Bro, I had so many cavities. I had it when I was 17. I had 15 cavities.
God damn, that's every fucking thing. Hello?
32. Yeah. What?
15, that's one less than half.
15 cavities. I had a lot of them.
We gotta check with Guinness, man. That might be WR. I don't know. That's insane. 17.
15.
15
Oh,
cavities
15.
when I was 17.
Oh, when you were 17.
Yeah.
See, he didn't miss here. Misunderstood.
Okay, I was about to say, I thought
He
I
misunderstood.
was hearing. I was there again.
Damn, that's
Damn, you had 48 cavities?
Damn. No, that's when I was fucking.
You're gonna get knifed.
Really?
Oh, it's upstairs. That's great. That's not good.
Bro, you should see my old pictures. I was like Timmy Turner.
Match
Damn.
point.
I had buck teeth, like gap in the middle of them, and they were like pushed
Mm-hmm,
forward.
Gotta love modern science, man.
Yeah, no.
Gotta love modern science.
I just trapped A. Look, they have wall hacks. I'm gonna prove it. I've been watching B the whole time.
Yeah.
And when I place traps here,
Oh,
then
yeah, off center. Yeah, I see that.
they fucking knock away. I'm suspicious as fuck.
Let me see if there's a.
Oh, now we're good.
Yeah,
Spike planted. Player standing.
he's got work.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Attackers.
Did he get face surgery? Tom Brady?
Dude, did you hear also? Remember when we were talking about 23andMe last episode?
Yeah, they're
going bankrupt.
I just got my thing. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, don't do it.
No, I'm not.
Because they're selling it, and they're gonna sell all the info. Now they just have people's DNA just for sale. GG, bro.
They're selling your info, bro.
My
See,
shit's
like,
gonna go
there's-
to the black market.
Sometimes I think about, conspiracy theories, kind of stupid, but then shit like that happens, and
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
And you're like, damn, bro.
I-
My DNA is now with somebody that they're gonna sell to somebody.
So they better.
I-
that
I-
shit
it's bitter.
I didn't want to do it personally.
Yeah.
Shit
That
was-
shit better
yeah.
get like redacted or something. That's crazy.
I think you can go on the website and say, wipe my information.
You might want to go say that.
I think you
take
can
a
do that.
screenshot at least.
But I might be wrong.
23
Bro's gonna have fucking distant family members and everything like that.
It was the day after we recorded. They
I
said
know.
23andMe filing for bankruptcy. I'm like, what?
I will say I was looking at the packages and you guys were talking about it. I didn't know it was like all that. I thought it was literally just like finding your lineage. It's like,
No,
oh,
they-
search for
They tell
other
you a
relatives.
lot,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
search for other relatives in our system. I'm like, what the fuck?
Isn't there another website called Hereditary or
I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
that one.
Ancestry.com.
Ancestry?
Ancestry.
That's what it is.
That one shows like your whole
I
family.
think it shows you the whole tree.
I just want to know.
I just don't
yeah.
think I'm gonna send my DNA out anywhere.
No, that's probably a good idea.
I'm be chilling.
Yeah, no, they had 23andMe has 15 million samples of DNA.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're one of those.
That's crazy. And they keep them all
They
in a
keep 'em.
fucking fridge.
How the fuck do I redact all this? How do I start?
You can't redact your DNA, bro. It's
Brandon
there.
makeup. So fun.
Ooh,
Sephora?
you asked
Wait,
Sephora.
delete your
Oh
data.
shit! I like lipstick,
The world happened.
red one, and I like.
Are you gay?
You are gay?
What's the name of this?
What?
Gay.
No, no, no.
Are
I'm
you
like,
gay?
no. I am.
I started rewatching Cyber.
Pardon me.
I was
That
thinking
was
Spy Kids,
something random.
Is that a thing in Spy Kids?
where they duplicated the kids and put the brains in them. Remember?
I don't think I remember that.
Dude, Spy Kids was a fucking.
That's Spy Kids too?
That's
Spy,
crazy.
no, Spy Kids 1.
It's definitely not 3.
I just remember the thumbs.
There's 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's the
remember
one.
I remember
They were
the
making those
thumb.
Let me
brains
go
and
pee.
making duplicate versions of the Spy Kids.
Is that when Machete or was it?
Yeah.
Machete.
Where he's like working on the brain.
Yeah.
Or was that his dad?
That's his,
It was his dad.
That was his dad, right?
Machete was their uncle.
His the uncle made the car or the boat thing, the thing that went underwater,
I forget about that.
the plane.
I forget about that.
You don't know.
The only thing I remember is that kid used to always wear band-aids. He used to always wear
That's the
band-aids.
main kid. That's Junie.
Junie?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did he wear band-aids? Just for
I
luck?
think they always got chapped. Oh no! His fingers got really moist because he was always anxious and nervous.
What the
And then that
fuck?
was a big moment at the end of the movie where he's
He
like, I
took
don't
him
need these
off?
anymore because he's brave now because he's a spy.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember the shit like the
What
back
a
of my head.
puss.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't remember
That's
any
crazy.
of this.
What'd you say?
Genuinely,
Never?
I don't remember any. The only Spy Kids movie I really remember is 3D.
That's a good one.
That's the
Yeah, I
only
don't
one
really remember it.
Very good one. You don't remember? Damn, bro.
I remember the thumbs and I remember the video game. I don't remember part 1.
I don't remember 2. What was
It's
Spy
like
Kids
little.
2 about?
It's like little moments. I remember the submarine moment when they,
That's in 1.
they did the microwavable food
That's
stuff.
in 1.
Yeah, I didn't remember.
That's 1. Okay.
Is that where they're training with the monkey bars and everything? Like they're in like this villa at the beginning of the movie?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's not a
number
villa.
one?
That's their school.
That was their school?
Their school.
Near a fucking beach?
I think. No, they weren't on a beach. They were in a school jungle gym.
What the fuck?
I know. I'm gonna have to rewatch this.
Dude,
movie
my
or something.
life.
I'm pretty sure it was in the beginning of the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. I'm way off then. The way I perceived it.
I think. I can't remember. Oh no, didn't they fight the duplicates of themselves on a jungle gym?
I have no
There
idea.
was duplicates of themselves.
Yeah. The brains.
Right.
Brains.
Brains, dude. Brainwashed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, merch, and code clue at G-Subs. Buy some BBL. Listen to us on Apple and Spotify
Yup.
every Monday.
Yup.
Join the Patreon. Bonus content. on the
Match
podcast.
found.
Sub to YouTube. Did you say that?
Sub to YouTube.
Yup.
Like, subscribe. Yo, what's on YouTube? Yo.
Ready?
Instant.
Who wants to do? You do the intro today, Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
Okay.
I feel like you've never done an intro. We're like 200 plus episodes in. I feel like you've never done an intro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be good at it.
Who used to do the
Are you?
intros back? It was me, huh? Like back in the
I've been waiting for this shit.
pre-camera days.
Yeah, you did intro. Well, to be fair, I don't count pre-camera days as even podcast, bro. I used to because we didn't have a camera. It's so easy to just get distracted. So I'd sit there and shiny hunting Pokemon or something. Like I'd be like
Yeah.
just soft.
I used to be on
Yeah.
RuneScape for
Yeah,
every
it'd be
podcast.
soft resetting for shiny.
I will say it's about 50 podcasts sober of no RuneScape. I have not touched it in about 50 episodes.
I'm
Really?
proud of you, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why? Because you just get so distracted and not be involved.
No, because I'm not playing RuneScape right now. I'm taking a break from the game.
why are you taking a break?
Well, it's just one of those things where you never actually fully quit. You just kind of
Yeah.
get tired of it in spurts or whatever.
Yeah, that's
And
how I've
so-
always been with Maple Story, where I'll play for 6 months and I'll be like, this is the worst game ever. I don't even want to look at it. Like, what a dog shit
Correct.
thing. And then
Yup.
7 or 8 months later, I'm just like,
I'm like, holy
Oh,
shit, there's
man.
nothing I'd rather do more than play that piece of shit game again.
dude, when you get addicted to a game, it's just a chokehold. I
Oh, yeah.
skipped out on going out for a weekend trip with my friends to play Maple Story, not even that long ago. Because I just didn't.
Nerd.
I was like, I just want to sit at home. I put a movie on my other monitor and I just fucking
No, I
kill
feel
little
that. That's
mushrooms all
Yeah.
day.
That was me when Elden Ring came out, and Elden Ring DLC. I was just nothing can happen but this, and I wake up and my first thought is Elden Ring.
It's crazy. I've never had another MMORPG grab me by the balls. Well, I've tried them all, and they're all literally every single one is better. Name one, it's better than Maple Story. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what weird
You're the only person
autism.
I hear talk about Maple Story.
Dude, that's because it's garbage. It's a horrible. It is a full-time job if you want to actually make any progress in the game. You are playing 10 hours straight every day. One of the biggest streamers right now in it, I think his name is Dookie.
Docky?
Ducky.
I'm gonna say
Doc-
Dookie.
no, not Docky. But that guy is live literally 12 hours a day, every single day, just playing MapleStory. He just does not stop.
12 hours?
And he's not even
Banana
close to the
shit.
highest level. The one dude that was the highest that it hit level 300 was like the level cap right now. I think his name is Niru or something like that. He would literally stream like 18 hours straight, and he'd go like this, fall asleep like that for like an hour, wake up, start grinding, fall asleep while grinding, then just right back. Like it was bad.
that's-
Like people
like an
were like,
addiction.
dude, we need to do like wellness checks on it. I don't understand. Yeah, it's bad. I don't know what it is about that game that just gets you in a fucking chokehold, just
Well, the
killing
only reason-
stupid little mushrooms all day.
The only reason I've ever made like significant progress in RuneScape is that you can AFK stuff. If I actually
Yeah.
had to sit there and chop every tree, fuck all that. There's no way. You know.
Yeah, I see.
I don't know if MapleStory's like that. Or...
No, but it's just as monotonous as chopping a tree, but you're somehow
Isn't it
not.
like a 2D Minecraft?
No, that's like. No,
Why am I hearing monkey?
Terraria is a banger ass game.
Good thing.
No, honestly, MapleStory is just like a little shitty 2D side-scrolling like MMORPG. Like it's class-based, but the classes don't matter because literally all the classes play the exact same nowadays. There's no like identity between them. It's honestly just a fucking terrible game. Yeah, don't know why I get addicted.
Black Ops 6 for a while, and then once I got like Dark Matter on my guns, it's completely stopped playing.
I think the way my brain is wired, you can just think about like painting frogs, and if there's like levels and numbers that go up, I'll play the shit out of it. Like, it could be fucking anything.
Yeah.
But when I see
anything
number
grindy.
go up, I feel good.
Number is good.
Correct.
MapleStory do have like ridiculous number. I think that might be part of it. I think that what's just the stimulation of watching it fly across the screen while you do stuff.
I feel like I only ever get addicted if there's like something specific in the game that I really want to get. And it takes a long time to get.
Yeah.
Like I have not touched RuneScape in well over 6 months because my main goal in RuneScape was to get an untripped slave. I was like, just not even touch it.
Does that mean it got the foreskin still on? What you mean? What the
Actually,
trim-
don't
what the
get
trim on?
trimmed actually means foreskin in that game.
Yeah.
Because they add the skin to the cake. It's true.
They add
What?
color to the
Real lore.
Yeah. So the way RuneScape like 99 capes work, your first one comes out, and then anything after
We
that
never
comes
did the intro.
Welcome back to the Goons. Okay, tell me about the...
Hold on! Hey, Gamer Subs, make sure you go try our flavor from Gamer Subs. Grandma's
Yeah,
or Grandpa's Ashes. Both are available. Grandma, go use code GOONS. You can also try out our co-host delicious flavor. His is very, very yummy. It's what is it, peach iced tea?
Crusaderade?
Yeah, Crusaderade, peach iced tea. Yeah, he's not here. He has actually been killed in the Great Crusade.
Yeah.
Correct.
He will be revived for next week though, so don't
We're
fret.
preparing the ritual.
We're gonna put him in like a little cavern made of rocks, and he's gonna use a big rock, and he's gonna freak everybody. So we're looking forward to that. Yeah, let's try it this week.
Americans would draw him as like blonde and white. And
Yeah. Who's basketball? I don't remember that part. Jesus dunked over the desert.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Not really. I've seen Braun play.
I've not been getting any action.
They absolutely fucking shitted on the Pistons last time I watched them play. Yeah, it was bad. Not a good day. Not a good day. Not a gay day. Not a good day to be pissed. So yeah, you know what? Let's say Denver this time. But yeah, that would be fun. I like basketball games. I never watched them on TV, but in person, something about that sport is fun as fuck. It is so much like on TV.
You know what's
And
the
you
opposite of that?
Really? I'd
Watching
much rather
baseball
go to a
person
game
is
in
boring,
person.
so
I
on
love
TV
it.
it's like kind of.
Bro, you're telling me it's boring? You're fucking firing down 15 meat shabunyas down your fucking
Yeah, but
gullet.
Gladiator beer.
That's sick. You just get
do
to
that in my
sit there and watch
backyard.
guy get $100 million to hit a ball once in a 9-hour game, and you're fucking eating hot dogs. What's better than this? I don't know what you're mad about. It's fucking awesome.
Well, just
No,
the
I love
sport
it.
itself is very like.
And there's peanuts there.
And crackers.
Yeah, Jack.
A lot of crackers.
Very
In
crackery.
Dominican.
Yeah, I'd say the most crack-ass sport would be bowling. If
No, I think hockey, honestly, for until the last like 15 years, aside from a few back in the day, it was just one of the big luxuries. There was like zero diversity in hockey. It was all just little blonde white dudes with blue eyeballs. Just a bunch of little Hitler guys skating around out there. But it's gotten good in the last 5 years, 10 years. A lot more diverse. Some crazy last names out there.
like what?
I'm trying to think of a good one. Oh, dude, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. There's Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I like that guy. He's a Buffalo. Yeah, he's a goalie. And then there's Capo Caco. He's another guy.
These sound like big fat Hawaiian offensive linemen in football.
Capo Caco and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
You putting a
Like a
spell
fucking
on
One
me?
enemy remaining.
That's okay. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Yeah, they got
I
some.
feel like a
got some
slur
goofy
would
out
fall
there.
out at some point if I was talking to that guy.
No, he's alright. He's a good guy.
What are you just gonna walk around saying his last name a bunch of times?
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. No, that's his
Hey,
full
come here,
name.
Ukko-Pekka
No,
Luukkonen.
that's his full name. His last name is the second name part. I can't say his name individually.
Ukko-Pekka?
Yeah, Ukko-Pekka. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Ukko-Pekka.
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen and then Capo Caco. And there's who else? I'm thinking of some fucking there's other goofy ass. There's a guy, college player. This is football, but college player that just got drafted. His name's Gooey Tip. Yeah, that's all you got.
No.
Gooey Tip. Yeah,
I think I've heard that.
So his last name's Tip, and his parents are like, I know a funny name.
He's Gooey Tip. Dude, there's some fucking crazy ones. Hold on. I went to do this on the podcast recently. We were at dinner. We were just looking at fucking BPS names from like athletes. There is actually some insane ones. Yeah, let's go with some bad ones.
There's a guy.
Can you go inside? Oh my god.
I mean, there's also General Booty's a real guy. You got Dick Trickle. What about Dong Dong?
Mobility.
Do you want a boner?
What?
This guy's name is Dorealist Clark. What is
Dude, Dick Butt, Dick Butt Kiss?
Oh yeah, Dick Butt. That's a classic name. Factor. Linebacker.
See that guy. Who we got? Jack Soft.
Tiger Shanks. You know what this is reminding me of? The episode of
Yeah. Well, I think that's probably what inspired it. I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Kyle Sackrider.
No, stop. This guy's name is actually just New Zealand.
This
New
guy's name
Zealand
is
Williams.
Steve Sharp. He's 6'5".
Holy.
Big shorter. That's a big.
What about
baseball
Pig
player.
Cage?
No way.
Very angry at my parents growing up.
Yeah.
No way this guy's name is Kool-Aid.
That'll do,
McKinstry.
Pig. That'll
I
do.
saw that. Yeah, that'll do, Pig.
Jansen. These are crazy. Some people really just don't want their child to be alive. Maybe they give it a dumb name, hoping it just kills itself pretty early on. They don't have to deal with it.
Yeah.
John Gay. You tell him, John.
He was like alias.
The
I
creator of Gay.
The
Jonathan Gay.
creator of Gay. just good time. Yeah, I was locked in.
I asked a question on the
This guy's name is
Vinny's
Have
Twitter,
a
by the way.
Have a look.
Have a look. Thing.
One enemy remaining.
Have a look. One sounds good.
You asked another question? Dude, we're just farming audience.
You guys run this.
I asked, is there any topic ever talked about before? And surprisingly enough, half of the questions are things that we have answered before.
Me personally, I am shocked.
Yeah.
Can I?
Favorite child.
Before you do that, I got to drink with a bunch of professional woman athletes on the weekend.
What?
Yeah, so
That sounds
How did
lame.
that happen?
oh, dude, it's funny as fuck. So I was in Toronto this weekend, and I was hanging out with Smitty and Manny, and then we went and hung out with a couple of our other friends. One mainly he did TikTok content. I don't know. His name's Austin. He's like, I don't know. He has a character that's like a frat bro, and it's just so cool. He does like TikTok memes. And then the other guy hockey content. But we're hanging out with them, and we went to this bar in Toronto after getting dinner, and this girl walks up, and she was jacked, like fucking. So they used the whole team of the Toronto Raptors, which is the basically like the female version of the NHL. And she walked by and she's like, "Oh, Shifty," because we recognize him because he makes hockey content. Like, yeah, like our whole team's at the back of the pool table. We like whatever, hang out. So yeah, so we did. We went and chatted with them for a bit. And then she talked about they're scary. You kind of forget that, like, that happens in general. You just forget how genuinely they're just a random guy. Woman basically stuck in a lack spread because she's just so fucking jacked. It's just crazy. But yeah,
Here's the funny shit that happened today. Holy fuck.
Other than golf actually kind of sick. But it is by far the most exciting female sport I've ever watched in my life. It is just as entertaining as the male version. They like beat the fuck out of each other. And yeah, there's actually big ass crowds too. They've sold out arenas that are like 20,000
What are you doing?
seats. So yeah, it's actually huge. And there's only 5 teams, which kind of sucks. But yeah, they're all very fun. They're very nice. And I will never piss any of them off because they could beat my ass.
Yeah, rip you in half the long way.
The long way, absolutely the long way.
What you guys do?
Honestly, random shit. I mean, honestly, we kind of talked about hockey because I've never actually met somebody that plays in the PWHL, so I was kind of interested in like how it's going and like what they think about their league and stuff. You know how. Just basic shit like that, and then we just talk about random bar chat that you'd talk with anyone else. Other than that, pretty standard weekend. Manny's bald now, so we threw him at his head again.
Dude, he literally looks like Edgar with that mustache.
Dude,
Dr.
he didn't tell me he shaved his head. I just fucking pulled up to pick him and Smitty up, and I noticed he had a beanie on. And normally I could see like kind of I could see that there's no hair in there. And then he walked up to my window and he pulled it off.
Reminded me of peanut butter babies.
On the floor, nothing but his underwear, so I just threw a big Modella slice on his dumbass head.
Would like to go to the Four Seasons.
Yeah, Bald Manny arc. Interesting one. It's it is
Very on
it is
like
one of the
on
arcs.
par with him one in character.
He also
Yeah.
sent me, I don't know if you got to see this person. He sent me the most diabolical pile of slop in a
I know, dude, he went and took that in Smitty's toilet instead of
He
mine.
said today's toilet is cold.
Yeah, so the apartment. Did he fucking stay at in Toronto? In a bathroom there, and he went all the way to Smitty's room and bathroom. He went all the way to where Smitty's room and bathroom. He just went into Smitty's room and went straight to the bathroom. Exciting, just walking around, going to McDonald's at 2 a.m. You know the vibes. Good, it's good time.
The best time.
I know. I love those, especially when it's like starting to warm out here again. So you can actually go to the side and not. Yeah, I fucking hate the cold so much. Oh yeah.
So damn cute.
Aw. A whole boner, not even half mast.
Whole bone.
Big year. Like that shit's
Damn, you
Yeah,
really
I did next one too, so
Really?
tells you.
You could have gone round two with him.
Probably.
I know they jerked off this morning, but that's awesome. Well, how'd you like the episode?
It was good. That was the first time I think I remember watching like the first episode a little bit. And then I also like watching other people's podcasts during this.
I also got gaslit by Grizzy. So he was partially right. So he but he put it and I remember being there. And I thought it was on COD. He said, no, you weren't there, and it was on Fortnite. And I was like, all right, man, whatever. Pretty sure I was there. And he was like, brain dead, mad, yelled, and it turns out I was there. He was right on Fortnite, but the
Open.
me being there to remember it is and so now we have that one. And I genuinely hope their podcast
We
falls
always
apart.
did. Fuck them.
I hope that not a single person from here on forward uses code BLUE. They just use code BLUE on gamer subs. And honestly, I hope their studio burns to the ground.
This is gonna end up on Twitter.
Absolutely.
We're gonna get a whole slew of Twitter people coming.
That's
at you.
fine. I mean, if I can't avoid fake beef with them, you know, people look. They get all so much my entire life for no fucking reason.
Didn't
You
you
know.
see some like shit about you and Pezzy on Twitter?
Yeah, I don't know,
Call
bro.
them
There's-
autistic, I think. For like,
I literally just called a guy autistic because he plays Poppy Playtime, and then the stands were like, "Make fun of people like Pezzy." And I was like, wait, what do you mean people like Pezzy?
Probably sound like that too.
Oh, they sound worse than that. I don't know if they know
Sound like
vowels yet.
slush.
Yeah, no, yeah.
This one
But
water?
watch the beef. Pezzy and I
You know what's
just
funny,
watch
Mark, is you
watch
were
the
like-
fake beef.
you are such like, an uncontroversial creator, but you always seem to find yourself in the middle of like stupid controversies.
Well, to be fair, I did tweet at him a piece of merchandise that says I fucking with his logo on it, which you know, I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, they're dying. They're pushing. They're dying.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like
That's the way stands are.
get
Oh.
that is how can you listen to any of them?
Yeah.
Watch it. You hear us say something
I do not understand that 99%
Oh, bro, every minute. What is this?
It's just like, I don't know. If I have something serious to say, I will say it at a point that requires seriousness, and I will not be putting a photo of me going gay. You know, like it's just, you know, there's a time and a place to be serious, and fucking Twitter is not really that place for me. So,
I think I've meant maybe one or two sentences I've ever said.
yeah. Yeah, me personally,
One of them was use
I
code goons.
yeah,
The
and
other one
then
was use code goons.
yeah, I really did mean that. I hope that their studio burns down, which right now it's in Puffer's house. So sorry, Puffer. But they tried to gas me. Did I talk about that? They tried to kill me, dude. You couldn't see it on the podcast. I think by the Patreon episode, I'm wet. Because Droid was also wet. We were all wet. Because they had these two fans, and I was like, can we have
What are
fans
you
on?
trying to
Like,
do?
is that a thing that you guys do here? And they're like, yeah, we got a couple Dyson fans. I was like, perfect. Because the room was perfect temperature when I walked in. No, the room was nice and cool when I walked in. And I was like, ooh, keep the jacket on. It's like kind of chilly in here. Air conditioning was blowing, whatever. But then you put 4 guys and 2 fans that were supposed to be blowing cold air, but were in fact blowing 84 degrees for 2 hours. It got hot. It got real fucking hot in there. I was,
Being able
Yeah,
to
just
fart
5
the whole
bodies
time.
inside of a room will get hot.
dude, I was wet. Like my hair was like stuck to my forehead by the end of the Patreon thing. And Droid back in the street what happened? They're like, yeah, the fans were supposed to be on, but instead they were 84 degrees. So, yeah, the coolest podcast did try to kill me.
Yeah, when it gets hot, it just makes my whole vibe down. When it's like a sauna in here, it just makes me sleepy.
See, I actually
I just
tried.
pass out.
Whoa, they got you up.
So my basement
Yes,
at
oh.
all times, there's not a single vent in my basement. It is always just like low mid 60s, always. And like mid afternoon, I don't know if it's like early morning when I first fucking wake up, it is.
What did you know?
So sometimes I'll literally just launch a game.
Molly the Pow has decided to Molly.
Just spinning out hot.
What? I don't understand these people sometimes.
That's a fucking great point, Nicholas. See, I didn't think about getting a, like a fucking
It's like a space heater. Like a little floor. a little floor
I have
heater.
one. I have
Oh, that's why he has the same skill as me, because he's fucking dumb.
It's all computers, aren't it?
Oh.
Well, I'm not gonna run the same people's dumb, but he's already mentally challenged.
That's some shit you would do, bro. I know you're not talking.
Hell no. I don't
Yeah.
like heat.
Yeah.
RGB
no.
liquid cooled pill.
Cold is better than me, dude.
I'm trying to destroy my trip.
No, I just use my PC. Yeah. That's cool. Gas just goes silent. Somebody's gonna think their shit froze.
We should do that randomly on a podcast. Go silent for
What,
10
just-
straight minutes.
I feel like we gotta pick like a time. Like we'll have the editor cut it out. Maybe not this episode. We'll do it in like 10 episodes from now when everyone has forgotten, including us. So we'll never end up doing it. But
I'm just like
we'll
scrolling
have
on
to
my
like
phone like, what
no.
the
Oh,
fuck?
we'll have to type like a message. It'll be like watch. It'll be like 11:02. We'll type it
We
there.
have a
So it is, and
smoker,
then
we have
when
a
it's
can.
11 fuck, we all have different time zones.
Yeah.
When it's 11:02 my time, everyone goes
yeah,
silent.
Like an infrared
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, we'll forget to do this, and then somebody will bring it up in a comment, and then everyone will like the comment, and then we'll do it, and then everyone will be like, we didn't forget because you saw it off the same comment we did, and then it'll be completely pointless to maybe like everyone but 3 people.
You know you've been doing a podcast for over 200 episodes. We could just like exactly pan out how it's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done a
That's
lot.
weird.
We've done a lot. Dude, it's so funny. I was talking to Grizzy. We got lunch right before the Clueless podcast, and I was like, how many episodes do you think we have going to do? He's like, dude, I'm fucking shocked. Dude, we were on episode 27 at that point. Y'all are already like, I don't know, man. We're up and down.
Oh, okay.
See, I feel like we had.
What?
New stuff about each other. And then I feel like, honestly, between episodes, probably like 50 to 100, somewhere in that area.
This
not
is the
50 to
last
100,
thing.
but, like somewhere in that area. I feel like we learned everything we knew about each other, and we didn't have the face cams on. So I feel like there was a dark era of the podcast. We did not have fun because I wasn't giving it much effort. I can't put the blame on anyone else, but like all of us were just kind of chatting, and it felt like what we do in Discord after a recording, but like, you know. That's probably not the product we should be putting out to.
Exactly, yeah. We definitely had to start switching up what we did. Ask
I mean,
questions.
we still suck at it. They don't do that either, which I'm glad to hear. But they also, the thing that makes podcasting for them very easy, and I'm quite jealous of, is that where they live in Austin, and obviously them all living near each other, there's always shit going on that they
Let's
can
just
talk
play a
about later.
game.
So there's always
Let's
some
try
sort
to-
of story
I don't
and
wanna
some sort of
fucking-
thing. Like we talked about 6th Street on their podcast, so I won't bother talking to you guys
Stay
about
up all night.
because it is on the Clueless podcast if you want to listen to it. But like, it was fucking crazy. We watched a fucking homeless person almost get molested. There's a fight.
Yeah.
It fucking Pezzy rode a bull. It was crazy. There's all sorts of fucking wild ass shit going on in there. So like them kind of being near each other helps give you shit to yap about.
Yeah.
We are on 3
I'm
different
gonna buy
points,
this one.
4
Fuck.
different points of North America and Australia.
And then
So
across
like,
the world, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Damn,
but,
this shit's only 50% American now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Actually,
about
are you
that.
gonna put a tariff on me and Swagger or what?
Yeah, this shit ain't right.
Yeah, that's where the 10% of Code Goons goes to. Pays the tariffs.
Isn't that Soup? It's super.
Oh yeah.
Soup has moved into leech position. Everyone wondering, is he still a goon? Yes, he is. He collects free money. He just passes go once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we resent him for it.
Yeah.
We hate
Screw
him.
that guy.
Exactly.
We got beef.
Screw that
We
guy
got beef
recorded
with
with
everybody.
last night.
You know, we have beef with Swagger. He's not here today. We're beefing on him. Beef with everybody who's not here.
Damn, 8 billion people we got beef with.
Beefing with the whole damn world. Beefing with the wild.
I had a ponderous question because we got in a little heated debate over the weekend about it. So, you're on an island. You're trapped on said island. You cannot leave said island. You are just there. I don't know, maybe you like killed 9 people while drunk driving and they put you on an island. But there's a guy who brings you food every week. The
Yeah.
problem is,
Give me-
it's
give me
all
my
the
goal.
same item of
Wait.
food.
Maybe one because
I feel like we've done this before.
Kia gave her cars to Dean.
So
I
as in
think we
like,
did. I think we did. So like you have to think about it
Chicken.
from. They don't bring you supplies. They just bring you that food item. So you still have to be like conscious of
gonna,
what's
like,
going on. You're still in a
cook this or
survival
alter this,
situation.
that's
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't just be like, I want a fucking ribeye, all done well, medium rare, with some fucking A1 barbecue. Like you can't, you know,
It
it's
can't
not
be
just
like a prepared Lunchable.
yeah, it's not just like what meal do you want forever. It's like you got a survival item. You know, it's important that this
Ungraded
thing
flour.
is compact.
Crazy.
You can carry it around with you, so you can't just get a full pig brought to you, a full Iberico pig brought to you every week.
Okay,
Like, you
but
gotta-
also,
you know, you
what
gotta pick.
food is subjective as well.
What do you
Different
mean?
people. Well, like, what if I wanted a human leg?
You can have that. That's what I'm asking.
So,
Yeah, but
like,
then
what if I? What
the
if?
human leg is going to go bad after a day.
No, but I'm
Pretty
just
hard to
saying.
carry around.
Before I think about my answer, can I give like a shoe nice answer?
So, SpongeBob ShareShare.
Because everything is food to him, and he eats a whole airplane.
That's not
He
true.
hasn't eaten it.
Okay.
That was
you
a
get
guy.
my
There was a
point.
guy.
Bring me
There was
10 pounds of SpongeBob stickers.
because my wife left me and I'm in an alley.
How often is he bringing the food?
Once a week. So it's something that can't immediately go
Yeah, it's
bad.
it's big.
And how much?
This was all the rules we set. It'll be enough to get you through the week for sure. It'll meet all your like nutritional needs.
So it would have to be something
goes-
non-perishable.
Relatively
just be a
speaking,
bag
yeah.
and
So it's
yeah.
like chicken breast.
Spike planted.
What?
Okay.
Okay. You might be a clown. Holy
You
shit.
can't just like stuff
After this question, why I hate Smitty. Okay? I need to throw that out. I need to
Well,
throw
that
that out.
round landed. And it's so fucking quick.
See, mine's a wild one, but I had to argue this, but once I argued it, everyone was kind of on the same page. Not quite the same page, but mine is peanut butter. And I know that sounds
Good
weird.
protein, carbs,
So
Lot of calories.
it has a lot of everything.
calorically
It's-
dense, yeah.
Yeah, calorically extremely dense. You won't so much hit all your macronutrients, but you will hit most of the micro ones. So you won't have like debilitating disease or for people that get vitamins in. It's very so you can just put it on your little pour it over. Look at But your job, bro. This is all you're eating. This is all you're eating. Your job eating. You're gonna come back with like fucking Hampton No, it couldn't be like something you have to like. It couldn't be like I want to. Yeah, it's
Might as well have fun,
yeah,
right?
he's not gonna bring you a Caesar salad on a boat every week. Like that's like.
I would probably say a like a protein bar that's good macros, decent amount of carbs, decent amount of protein. Because I wouldn't like beef jerky seems like a good answer, but you know you're on an island, you're trying to survive, you're spending a lot of energy and if you're not eating carbs, you're using your fat cells.
You'll run out of those real quick.
Which I mean would be good for me. So I feel like at the start I'd probably be like, give me those low carb protein bars.
Can't change it. Moldy chocolate cheese.
Actually, just a can of Parmesan cheese.
I want
No
that
water.
highly compressed fake cheese you can buy in the US. I forget what you guys call it. I don't know, the one where you like literally jamming your head.
Oh, canned cheese.
Canned cheese.
Great cheese. I used to love that shit when I was a kid. Put it on some crackers.
Hola.
Slide.
Hola.
People around.
Hola.
Yeah.
Just on the back of their neck at the club.
Dude, can you imagine that like
Wipe it off.
prank everyone used to do when
In
you're
the
kids with
half.
shaving cream where you like tickle them and you put it on their hand and they go, Can you imagine doing that with like spray cheese and you got just white cheese all
Whether
over
I
your
know.
face?
That would be with a human turd.
Hey, why do you want to vandal? The fuck?
Yeah. Why do you hate Smitty?
Alright, okay, so I talked about on the Clueless podcast how Smitty, we were talking about who the most petty person is that we know. And my vote was Smitty. And I will die on this
You
hill.
know what?
So,
While I was watching that whole segment, I also agree. I remember when I first met Smitty, I thought he fucking hated me. I think I asked either you or somebody. I was like, does Smitty like hate me? And then it just like it was just he's a very hard read like right off the bat.
I'm going on 15 years of friendship with this motherfucker, and I'm still unsure of where we stand.
He's very good at making.
Wow.
So,
How are we winning 2 rounds against this guy?
but so the example I gave them, we had dinner plans or lunch plans.
No,
Let's say,
what-
I was in Austin last week.
Okay, not despite.
We
You
had
just throw everything else
dinner
there.
fucking lunch plans at 2. That was what we said the night before. 2 p.m. Let's meet at Terry Black's. We'll get some barbecue. Just hang out in that area.
Go off my recon.
So then
Please,
Rizzy
you can
was
go
like,
in.
oh, I gotta do 2:30, and Droid's like, yeah, that works better for me. And Smitty just his little passive-aggressive message of, all right, if you guys say so, I'll wait, I guess. Not even gonna be hungry by then. Okay, whatever. So we're waiting at Terry Black's, and Droid showed up. I think it was, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes late, past 2:30, so it's 2:40. And we get in there, going through the whole thing. We asked for cornbread. They were like, oh, we're actually sold out of cornbread right now. So we just kind of like, we came at 2, but we still have cornbread. Something like 10 a.m. or some shit. So long story short, we were in Toronto a day ago, and
What?
I forget what we were watching. Outdoor World. We were watching Outdoor World. In the green room. Yeah, I don't know. It was a weird place to watch it, but that's what was happening.
46 numbers.
And they were in the Arctic tundra area, and I was like, hey, that's a desert. This means like, it's not a fucking desert. These are dry with sand. It's like, it's not a desert, that's, and he's like, nope, that's not a desert. That's called tundra. Whatever. We went back and forth, and he's like, well, it's a stupid. He finally Googled it. He's like, well, it's stupid. It's just everyone calls it a tundra. Watch, I'll prove it. So he spent the entire next 2 days. We were in Toronto, asking every one of our friends, anybody we bumped into, anybody we talked to, would say, north. And he didn't give any other context.
What did he
We're like,
push?
I don't know, like a tundra? And he's like, see, it's not a desert. Dude, he did this
That shit hurts.
just like 10 fucking people. And now I will die on this hill. He was somewhere.
Started beefing
Fuck
like
you.
8 people.
Anyways, he'll probably pick me up for a flight tomorrow.
Petty is kind of like a mix between Crazy and Smitty. Petty.
How am I second fragging?
Yeah.
These guys are so bad. They're dog dang.
Probably.
A milk bag filled with soda.
I think my favorite one I've seen is like, you know how when stands try to like do super weird shit where they like put you in a relationship with one of your friends because they're mentally ill. I think the one
I do that with my friends.
is it the do.
Yeah.
The one where
Ungodly amount of
see, what's your name? Though? Is it McDo? The McDo? Doosty. So I think my favorite one that I've seen is me and Stuffer. This person, they had to have workshopped this one for a while. Big one. Big one. I saw it on Twitter and I was laughing so hard.
What?
Is the just the first one that came to head, like,
One enemy remaining.
It was 210 pounds and bald.
I don't know, man. Sometimes stands are pretty fucking hot.
It's kind of awesome sometimes. I feel like,
Yeah.
get art to inspire. We won't probably use that art, but we'll give them credit for the inspiration behind it. But I feel like we gotta get a fan for this deranged shit.
We'll change it 1% and say it was ours.
You know what would be sick?
And then knock it anything.
You know what would be sick? You know how like on the titty cups it's just kind of like a square with like the one. You know what would be sick? Where the whole it just wraps around with all four of us.
That's a good idea.
We're just all
See, I
half
was
naked.
hoping that we'd be like all in an orgy together at once.
Four-way scissor.
Yeah, can you imagine me, McNasty, Do, and Swagger just having sex?
And then
Won't
Soup
have
is
too
sitting
much
in the
longer
corner on her
because
chair.
it's happening.
Yeah, Soup's just jacking off in the corner.
It's like,
He
chucky.
only gets to see 10%.
He's wearing an eye.
Spike down.
Oh, Jadi's just going in.
Any interesting questions on your question? It's actually like
The heavy specs. Except the finish.
I've been going hard on GeoGuessr lately, gentlemen.
Oh, when is your? Somebody asked when is your science like reading channel gonna happen?
Soon.
Hola.
The problem is,
Hola.
and then I do a lot of workshopping for it. And then I want to go on, you know, YouTube and make sure I didn't just basically re-upload something somebody's already uploaded.
Yeah.
And the problem I'm facing now is that is the reality. Is
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that part of you. As long as you're telling it your own way and not doing like.
the problem is
word
it's
for
you
word.
have to be yeah, but like when you're telling objective information, find more interesting routes of it where it's
Just do it, but like have.
yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm just like down to my
Like in a little
fucking,
bunker with like
like
a sheet.
stuck on my, just an AK pressed to my head while I'm giving you the basic analysis of like carbon dating happens and things. Yeah, no, it's yeah. So I've been finding a thing I've been enjoying lately is like the science of certain people like locking it on a person. So like what I did with, you know, Thomas Edison, and like that video has been done for Disney, like talking about the actual science behind his inventions and why he's also a fucking freaky ass little weirdo. And I found that that's been a fun.
No,
I
what?
don't know, I'm trying to find like interesting topics that are overly covered, but are not too hard to find information.
What is that
Also,
team,
like,
bro?
I don't want to spread misinformation. I am
Yeah, that's super important.
not.
Too.
I am not a.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm an educated person, but I'm not like an expert in any field at all. Like, there's just nothing I would consider myself an expert on. So there's no, I can't really like, you know, weigh in. Funny little towel hats. I can't like weigh in on, you know, my take on, you know, why Chernobyl went wrong, you know, things like that. So
How to throw a rocket at
it's just, yeah, it's just finding the balance has been something I'm trying to do, and I want to make it a unique channel from the get-go, not just something. But I do have like 6 to 8 somewhere in there videos completely like ready to go. I don't know.
Spank bank for me.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll go up eventually. It's just, yeah, it's just a lot of work in progress, hashing a lot of things out, right?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work.
Put this on fucking unrated, bro. I love this map.
You want to add your own twist to it.
Honestly, so much of it is fact checking and like doing sources. Like you have to source everything, and then half the time you'll source something, and then I'll be like, okay, let's pretend I'm a viewer. Let's click on this source. And then you're like, this source is sourced by another person. So then you chase down that original source, and then after you go 4 deep, and you find out there's fucking like they're all just a bunch of things sourcing each other, and none of it is actually what you're looking for. So it's like, bro, I can't fucking even talk about this. And like,
I think that's more of like trial and error over doing videos. Because like in my mind, the way like I'm kind of thinking about how like Oompaville does his, because he does his like, you know, drama with Mr. Beast and shit. But then he also does his like, you know, he'll talk about like World War II events and like battles and shit, and like go into like FBI conspiracies and shit. And every once in a while he has that like, you know, one little sentence he said was from a source from somebody just posting on Twitter. And it's like, you're not gonna, you can't just expect to be 100% perfect with it.
If
and if you do fuck up and it's like a big fuck up, then you just upload a video being like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
If this podcast has taught me literally anything, it's that no, that is not allowed. Dude, they go fucking ballistic. If you get something even slightly misconstrued,
people do.
They will go
overboard.
fucking bananas. And then they will Google something, have access to the Google page, and then not just try to politely be like, hey, you got this part wrong. They just go fucking ape shit banana monk, because I want to be corrected. If I got something wrong, somebody politely more educated or you know, maybe an expert in the field to be like, hey, you got most of it right, but you messed up this part, whatever. You know, I love that. That's what we should be doing to, you know, people trying to get information out there. But half the time it's just like, you're wrong, here's an ethnic slur about you, you know, and it's just like, okay, well,
I still feel like that's kind of like the loud minority, because when I did my my video on that game I played, Soma, there was people in the comments every once in a while being like, on this part, you know, it wasn't actually this way, it was this way. And
but see, that's a little different than if I'm talking about. That's a little different than if I'm talking about like a vaccine or something, right? Like something.
If you're doing like controversial topics,
But see, that's a problem. That's not even something that's supposed to be fucking controversial, but it is because people are fucking idiots. But like, that's the thing, is you cannot get anything even slightly. Oh, I will.
Yeah, that's gonna get some comments.
That's fine. See, if there's comments just about that, I don't really fucking care.
Yeah.
But like you know,
we're supposed to spread misinformation here on this platform.
It's
this
just
is our safe
I don't know. It's just something you got to be careful with. That's all. So there's this, and then also the creative aspect of it. Like, there's just a few things that are taking a while to like hash it out, but it'll happen eventually. It is my parachute away from gaming in the 10 years from now. That is something that I can still do as a 40-year-old. Nobody wants to watch a 40-year-old man play video games. So yeah, you know.
You know, that makes me wonder, because, you know, like the scope of YouTube and Twitch and everything is so, you know, young in the terms of like having it as a job. Like, I wonder if, you know, 20, 30 years down the line, we're just going to have a bunch of like older YouTubers playing games. You know,
I'm sure you will,
isn't Doc like 42 or something? Under disrespect?
Yeah,
people are still watching him.
Yeah, but he doesn't really do like, you know, funny moment content. Like, funny moments is going to mostly be a younger audience. Like 18 to 24 is obviously our wheelhouse specifically.
Because then you're getting people like, why are you talking about this kind of shit and you're 48?
Yeah, like, you know? Yeah, bro, if I'm 42 and I'm talking about like poo-poo boner time, like, people are going to be like turned off by it.
Where do you think I get my humor from? My dad is 50 plus and he still talks like
that ain't ever gonna stop.
I feel like there's a point where that becomes endearing again. Where like, there's like a weird point where, bro, you are too mature.
15 years.
Yeah, you are too mature to be talking about this. But then, like, a 60-year-old, if a 60-year-old launched Twitch, and he's got this funny little gray beard, and he looks like an idiot, and he's big and fat and chuffing back, you know, Bud Light, and he's like, hey, poop fart. Like, people are gonna love that, right? Like, it becomes all cute and fun again.
Yeah.
So there's like that weird 10 years where I probably won't upload gaming. Everyone get mad at me because I'll be laughing at poop farts on my spare time. So we'll do the, you know, the more.
You don't laugh at poo-poo farts.
We'll do the more
Holy fuck.
channel for a few years and then come back to gaming, and we'll reignite the goons. We'll do like a world tour. You know, we'll get the gang back together when we're all 60. 3 of us have died. Won't say which ones, and we'll figure it out from there.
You the fat guy, probably.
Yeah, sorry, that was a very long-winded answer. I took up a lot of time, but that was that.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Any other fun questions, or was that
I have
literally
to be
it?
looking forward to it. There's a lot of spaghetti or meat in here.
There's yeah.
Okay, well, have we updated our answer?
I'm still meat. I like
I'm dying for Team Meat, dude.
Ooh, here's a good one. Has a Goons fan ever stepped over the line or otherwise made you genuinely uncomfortable? I know Blard, that one time when you were going to like fix your car or something, that guy was like...
Oh my god, I forgot about that fucking loser.
Right.
Oh, dude, the guy at Hyundai. No, fuck that guy. Yeah, I forgot about that guy. What was his stupid name? I think I gave him a nickname, actually, and I don't remember his nickname, so I'm not gonna say his name. I'm thinking about it, but I don't think I gave him his actual name. Yeah, that guy was a fucking loser. I can't really think of any that are like just like standout characters.
Bro.
Like people are mostly harmless. Like they don't know how to interact with me. All they know how to interact with me is like what they've seen online. So sometimes I'll have somebody come up to me and like immediately call me a terrorist and ask for a photo. I'm like, I don't take it personally because that's just what you see online. That's how my friends talk to
Like,
me.
they
Yeah,
interact
guard
with you
this,
as if they're
please.
one of the
Please,
Goons
please,
or
please,
like-
please.
Like, they're
Yeah,
allowed
and
to
like-
just call you a brown, like...
Yeah, I mean,
terrorist.
listen, it's not my favorite thing in the world, don't get me wrong. I don't get overly butthurt about it because I know that, like, hey man, that means you watch my content, you're probably a big fan. Maybe you're not the most... Yeah, they just hate, they actually just saw an Arab
There's
guy
the brown
walk in the
guy.
building like, fucking
I'm taking a
terrorist!
picture with you just in case I need to use it later for evidence.
I'm taking a picture so I can give it to the FBI when you do 9/11 again, you fucking terrorist!
Spike down.
Yeah, I don't know, I tried to hit the St. Louis Howard Family Guy bit with it. Yeah, I don't know. Even then, I don't take it too seriously. Listen, man, we got a lot of good stuff going for us. It's hard to get too irked about like,
Spike
I
planted.
feel like I wouldn't like meeting fans like en masse. I probably wouldn't really get like over it.
Sage, take this, take this, take this.
If they're all together,
Take this. Sage.
it's
Sage.
almost better because they literally like check each other. If they're doing something weird, like if somebody's doing something weird, like people will go out to everybody. So like we've had meetups where like people try to follow us, like try to follow us.
Last round
There's been like fans that have like intervened. The one weird.
Only
fan
one more.
will be like,
You got an ult. It's good.
Stop. Like, let's just go. They're leaving. So like, yeah. So we've had to like, once we had to order a placekeeper, drop us off at a
This is not good. These are not good. We are studying A. It's literally 5A. Excuse me.
Yeah, never
How-
anything terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
I did have a fan like DM me my phone.
Don't love doing that.
Everybody's dying. Everybody's dying. Everybody's dying.
But it's 5,000.
They're dead. They're dead.
I'm like, oh my god, it's a minion, isn't it?
There's something about like
Ew.
it was like a fat,
What's
guy.
this?
It was like,
Oh, wait.
Literally
So, dude, go ahead.
I have
just we're
going
talking about weird
second. You can call it second.
talking about weird fans. I had a guy on Omegle. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on here, but he was just a standard fan interaction where like he obviously knew who I was and he wanted to ask for a song, which he did. And so I listened to this. Yeah, I know. Pitch. I listened to the song. Obviously, when I
What do you check out my MP3?
But no. So obviously, when I start looping and stuff.
Last player standing.
So I start to listen to my guitar halfway through, and his pants are
Remaining.
his fucking butthole on Omegle. His whole fucking butthole.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh, dude, going too far. That's a legend right there.
yeah.
I wish I should just put it in the fucking video.
Dude, are you sure you didn't just like you're an asshole?
They're like
Put a
looking
camera in
Damn.
my chair.
asshole spread open.
Match point.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
He didn't say a word, dude.
You're down looping, just like saying, "Guys, we can look up and
Was he spreading?
bro, dude,
I didn't get to see like his colon, but like it was like a butthole that was
Butthole.
it was the cheeks that were pulled apart.
oh, dude. Sorry. Speaking of butthole,
That's fair.
Me and Manny were peeing in this restaurant in Toronto. Anybody that lives in Toronto or goes to Toronto knows about this place called Sneaky D's. I've talked about it on the podcast. It is a shithole. They are like dive bar, but they serve Mexican food until 2 a.m. and it is so fucking good. But the bathroom is fragrant and stickers everywhere. There's not even a door on the stall. There's not even a door. It's pretty much just two mirrors in the bathroom. And whatever. And me and Manny were and he started laughing. He was doing that. He was farting every time he laughed. It was like fart piss, fart piss. And I was just looking at this fucking butthole on the ceiling staring down at me. So long story short, anybody in Toronto, next time you go to Sneaky D's, I think it was, I want to say it was the second urinal, because I think it was 2 or 3, I can't remember. The one on the right, look right above you, there will be a high-res butthole. Tweet it to us. Go find the butthole for us and tweet us the butthole.
It would be a sick idea if they just had the bathroom on the second story. It was just
like
holes in the
glass.
floor, and it was just perfectly lined up with the toilet.
This glass, you just see a big old fucking dookie sliding down the toilet.
Got any other questions?
One enemy remaining.
Not that hairy for anything. I don't have the blanket of back hair that most of them get.
That's a pretty good question.
Completely bald on my back.
Pretty simple, but who or what inspires you the most right now?
Fuck. Before we had our own identities on life. No, just answer would definitely be Sweet.
Yeah.
And even like well after us becoming friends, it still was that. Like just the way he was life and like YouTube and business and friendships, everything like that. That I.
What?
Spike
Yeah,
down mid.
it was just. You know, organization and. So, I don't know. There's nobody like currently that like
Should be
I
done.
immediately think of that I'm like.
Well, it says who or what, so it doesn't have to be like necessarily a person.
Poop.
I do like food.
I should be getting the knife now. I'm getting the knife.
I would say somebody who's been consistently an inspiration for me would be Jacob Collier. You guys know who that is?
Is he the one that goes on stage and
Alright,
like
that's
makes
done.
the audience like
That's
sing and
done.
harmonies and shit?
Yes.
That's
So,
fucking
he approached-
done.
he approached me
So.
with the same, like,